If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. What's up guys, it's Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have for you a full Premier League SBC investment guide that could help you guys make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. Now, if you are enjoying the content or you are new around here, I ask that you guys do please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it and it helps me out a ton. And then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and then all the other links down there as well. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump right into this video. So if you guys don't know, League SBCs are going to start to get released within the next month. So I'm going to start to go into some in-depth guides here to kind of show you a general idea for each league of what you should be investing in. Now, I am going to have a full list of players in my premium Discord for each league that I like. But today we're going to be looking at the Premier League. So the first thing you want to do when you're investing in these league SBCs is start off and go through these clubs and look for the clubs that don't have many gold cards, because that's when the bronzes and silvers are really going to go up in price because they don't have cheap substitutes. Now, the only club in the Premier League, since it is such like a top tier league and they have a lot of gold cards, is going to be Brentford. Brentford, I believe, only has 5 gold cards in this game. So these bronzes and silvers are typically going to do pretty well. Now, Brentford silvers right now are selling for, let's take a look here, like 650, 700 coins. Now, I don't think these are going to skyrocket like we've seen in years past with some silvers, because Brentford just has so many silver cards that I don't think they're all just going to go to the moon here. But maybe potentially you see like a left back and a right mid just skyrocket if we get like a 4-4-2 formation. Let's see what they have at right back here, and then there's right back as well. You can think positionally as well, like what formation do they not have a lot of and how would they make this team expensive. So that's a good start, is picking up bronzes and silvers from these clubs that just don't have a lot of golds. So Brentford would be the only one of those in the Premier League. A lot of these other leagues though do have some really good teams for that. Now, next up is going to be probably the next simple one, is going to be investing in players from big clubs. My best example here would be Manchester City. For example, last year, these gold rare cards from Man City, if we take a look, were literally just chilling at discard, like 700 coins, as you can see here, like Zinchenko is. But when this League SBC came out, the Zinchenko never dropped below like 1,400 coins last year. And right now you can see Zinchenko, Torres, Ake, Stones are all there, and they're all going to be great for this League SBC, especially someone like John Stones, who is high rated, who's going to help with the rating on these high rated teams, because typically the big clubs, like say in the La Liga, Real Madrid and Barcelona, or say in the Premier League, Manchester United, Liverpool, and all those teams are going to require higher rated squads, like 81, 80 rated squads. So someone like John Stones is going to be a great investment. Someone like Ferran Torres, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko for discard. Stones is discard, which is great as well. Cards like that are going to be great. And you can bounce around the big clubs and just look for all these cards. If we take a look here at like 950, I like Bailly, I like McTominay. And the thing is, you're going to be picking up all these rare gold cards for literally discard price. So you really can't lose coins. Tellez, I think that's just bid, but I do like picking Tellez up there. He, as an 82 rated Brazilian left back, he does look good. Greenwood could be good based on the formation that they do. And then another example would be like Joel Matip from Liverpool is going to be dirt cheap right now as an 83 rated center back. I would go pick him up. Konate could be another good one. So picking up kind of those higher rated gold rares from these big clubs for nice and cheap. It doesn't even have to be high rated. Like I mentioned, like Zinchenko was 79, I think, last year. He might have been 78, and he went up to 1,400 from discard. And then Chelsea here, maybe you pick up Chilwell and Reece James, specifically Chilwell, because they're probably going to require a 5-back formation, considering these are both wing backs. So Chelsea, they may require a 5-back. So maybe you go and you look at the center backs, or you go look at the wingers and you pick up like Pulisic. Bouncing around these big clubs, Azpilicueta here for 1,000 is a good deal. looking at those big clubs and picking up those gold rares for as cheap as possible is definitely a good method as well. Now, into our next way would be kind of just checking positions for each individual club. Now, what do I mean by that? You're gonna start out and you could go look like Arsenal goalkeeper here. This was a great one last year because Arsenal had Leno as a goalkeeper and then they just had a bunch of silvers. So this could be a good one again. If we take a look here, what is the next cheapest Arsenal keeper? So Leno's the next cheapest. So I mean, these bronzes could potentially be good investments. So this is the type of thing you're looking for. A club that doesn't really have an alternative gold card to turn to. So like these keepers, when the League SBC comes out, are all going to come meet the price of their next substitute. What that means is everyone needs a keeper for this Arsenal League SBC. And if Leno's going for, say, 1,500 coins, then these guys are going to rise to 1,500 coins because nobody's going to go pay more for Leno when they can get these guys if they already have the rating. So you want to do that for each club. And a lot of times what you'll be looking for is the outside back positions is what I've found. You find a lot of players that can that fill up the outside back positions that'll be great. And what you can do is you can go like Aston Villa Silver here, and you can see they have a center back, they have a striker, they have a cam, they have a goalkeeper. So I would go take a look at just like what they have in those positions outside of the silvers. So like this silver goalkeeper from Aston Villa is going to be a good investment because the next cheapest player is Emi Martinez. And like I mentioned with the Arsenal players, he's going to have to meet Emi Martinez's price when the SBC comes out because that's the only other substitute. We would then go and check center backs here because we had Zebe there as a center back. Now they have two center backs here, so he wouldn't be a crazy investment. Then we want to check striker, where I believe they have Danny Ings, who's going to be discard, Watkins, and Ings. So that's not going to be crazy either, even though Ings could be a good one to invest in as an 81 rated common striker, because they could require a 2-striker formation. And then that silver and Ings would probably go up a decent amount. So that's a good look as well. And you can just go to random clubs. Last year, Leeds was a great one. And look at these silver cards and then look at whatever the substitutes are for them. So if we go through and look at these silvers, we've got a cam, a striker, a center mid, a CDM. So there's a lot of midfielders here. So what do they have for gold midfielders? I know they've got Calvin Phillips. What else is here? They got James. They got Rodrigo. So they have a lot in the midfield actually. So then I'd move to like defenders here and see how many gold defenders they have. And they've got Firpo, they've got Cooper, they've got Ailing, and they have a full back line of gold players there. So it's something to keep in mind here and just looking through these clubs and finding that. Now, what you're going to find with the Premier League SBC is there's not a ton of bronzes and silvers that you can invest in. If you want to, you can just go Prem Silver and pick up every card you can for the cheapest price. That would be a good way to go about it. My thing is with these big leagues, not even all the big leagues, specifically like, let's say, for example, like the Premier League, you're going to go pick up City and Liverpool players and United players that you're going to make a lot of. With the La Liga, you're going to go pick up those Real Madrid and Barcelona players that you're going to make a lot of. In different leagues, it's going to be different things that go up. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on as well. And even like Norwich players could be a good move for these silvers. I guess they do have a lot of golds. So you got to play around with it. These are just the different methods and some of the things I like in the Premier League. Again, I'm going to get a full list out to you guys in the premium Discord that are in there. So look out for that. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.